Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. For years, Anne Hegerty, best known as the governess on The Chase, stood tall, fierce, and seemingly unshakable. Behind her trademark stern glare and encyclopedic mind, she was an unstoppable force on British television. But even the strongest of minds can't outwit the quiet whispers of the body. And for Anne, those whispers recently became impossible to ignore. It started off as little things. Anne confided during a rare, heartfelt interview in her modest London flat, sunlight catching the corners of her prized bookshelf. "I'd get winded just going up the stairs. I was tired all the time, and I told myself it was just part of getting older, or the long filming days. But deep down, I knew something wasn't right." The moment everything shifted came on an unremarkable Tuesday morning. She had just wrapped up a segment of The Chase and decided to walk home, something she usually enjoyed. But halfway through, she had to sit down on a park bench, gasping. Her heart pounded like it was trying to escape her chest. The cold autumn air suddenly felt like lead in her lungs. I thought, this isn't me. I'm the one who conquers quiz shows and stands in front of millions without flinching. What is happening to me? A hospital visit followed, and the news wasn't exactly catastrophic, but it was sobering. High blood pressure, pre-diabetic warnings, fatty liver concerns. All of the things that sneak up on you when you've spent years prioritizing your brain over your body. The doctor looked at me kindly and said, "Anne, you've done a tremendous job looking after your career and your mind. Now it's time to look after you." That hit hard. Anne's voice cracks slightly as she recounts the weeks that followed, days filled with nutritional appointments, anxiety, and self-reflection. She admits that, like many people, she used intellect as a shield, a way of avoiding confronting the emotional side of health. Growing up with Asperger's syndrome, she learned to find safety in facts and logic. But health didn't care for logic. It demanded action. I realized I couldn't reason my way out of this. I had to act. And she did. Quietly but determinedly, Anne began making changes. She swapped her long-loved nightly takeaways for fresh, home-cooked meals. She took up walking, not power walking, just slow, steady strolls that allowed her to breathe deeply and take in the world beyond quiz questions. She even joined a local yoga class, where she jokes, "I'm still the least flexible person in the room, but I've got the best general knowledge." But it wasn't just about food or exercise. It was about unlearning the idea that vulnerability was weakness. Anne began speaking openly about her health journey, not just in interviews, but with fans, friends, and colleagues. I think we live in a world where people expect public figures to have it all together. But we're all human, and being human means listening to those little signs before they become sirens. Now, with a twinkle in her eye that rivals her sharpest quiz comebacks, Anne says she feels more herself than she has in years. Not just because of the pounds lost or the steps gained, but because of the fear she finally faced head-on. Taking care of your health doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. And if there's one thing I know, it's how to win with wisdom. Anne Hegerty may be best known for her mind, but now she's becoming an inspiration for something even greater: resilience. And this time, the only question that matters is what truly makes you feel alive.